Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, in the last lecture, we have seen the class full addressing. IP addresses were divided into the five different classes: class A, class B, class C, class D, and E. Class D and E is not having the IP addresses of the two parts, right? It will be kept as it is. It is not divided into two parts like a network ID and host ID like the remaining classes. Class A, Class B, and Class C. The IP addresses are divided like in the Class A, first 8 bits represent the network ID, the remaining 24 bits represent the host ID. Similarly, Class B, in Class B, 16 bits for the network ID, 16 bits for the host ID, and the Class C, we have the 24 bits for the network ID and 8 bits for the host ID. So, if we consider Class A, so number of the host, that means number of the devices we can configure in the Class A. Right? Class A type of the network, single network of the Class A, the number of the host will be 2 raised to 24 as 24 bits represent the host ID. So it will be 2 raised to 24. And why it is 2? Because we are considering binary number. So binary numbers possibilities are only 2, zeros and 1. That's why I'm taking here 2, and it is raised to 24 because 24 bits for the host ID, and the network will be 2 raised to 8 minus 1 because first bit will be 0. Okay, in the class B, number of the host will be 2 raised to 20, 2 raised to 16. In the class C, number of host will be 2 raised to 8. Okay, and the range of the class A we have already determined in the last lecture, that is 0 to 127. That means if your IP address is starting from uh, that is it is between the 0 to 127, then it falls in the class A category. If it is starting between 120 to 191, then it is class B, and if it is 192 to 223, then it is class C. For the class D, if it is 224 to 239, then class D, and for class E it is 240 to 255. Now today we will see. So in the last lecture, I think I have already told you that if any network we are buying, that if it is class A or class B or class C, अगर હું કોઈ પણ class નું એક network buy કરું, એક network purchase કરું, for example class C, right? Suppose I'm purchasing 2 raised to 8 IP addresses of the class C. Any one network of the class C, how many networks are there? 2 raised to 24. Okay, so if I'm buying one of the networks from one of the networks from class C, then how many IP address I will be getting? That is 256 IP address I will be getting from the ISP, right? Internet Service Provider. Then even though I'm having 256 IP addresses, I cannot configure all 256 IP addresses. I have already told you that we can configure host always two number less than the total number of the IP addresses present. That is 256 માંથી મેં બે IP address assign નહીં કરી શકીશ કોઈ પણ devices ને. Okay, so I will be using how many? 254 IP addresses. Even though I'm having 256 IP addresses, I cannot assign two IP addresses. Why? That we will see in the next concept, in the next topic. Similarly, if I'm buying the class B network, how many IP address I will be getting? 2 raised to 16. So 2 raised to 16 minus 2. I cannot assign two IP address. Similarly, if I'm buying class A, so it will be 2 raised to 24 minus 2 IP address. Okay, now let's see why I cannot assign two IP addresses. For that, first of all, let's see what is casting. Okay, so there are two type of the casting, unicast and the broadcast. Okay, so if I say unicast, then it is one to one. That means uh, I can send a message from one device to only single device, then it is a unicast. And broadcast means one to many, or it can be one to all. That means from the single device I can send a message to many devices at a time, or all the devices are in the network, right? I can send all those devices, the single message I can send to all the devices at the same time. Okay, so that is called the broadcasting. Now let's see first of all how the unicast is getting operated. Okay. So for example, I'm having this network. Okay, suppose class A network I'm taking, for example, for 18.0.0.0. So 18 belongs to the range 0 to 127, so we can say it is a class A network. Okay, so how many hosts I will be getting? 2 raised to 24. I will be getting 2 raised to 24 IP addresses. And this is the one of the device, right? So it will be having 2 raised to 24, and one of the device whose IP address is 18.16.4.1. Suppose this device want to send a message to the device in the another network. Okay, and for example it is 14.0.0, so it also belongs to class A. Okay, so it wants to send a message to this particular device which is in this network, that is 14.16.2.1. This device is having the IP address 14.16.2.1. It also belongs to class A. It is not always the case that if it is class A sender, then class A receiver. Okay, it may be the class B or class C receiver can be there. Similarly, the sender can also of any class. Okay, class A, class B, or class C. I'm taking just an example. It is a class A. Now, if I want to send a message, so this is my message that I want to send. So this message will be coming from the application layer, then presentation, then session, and then the transport. So in the transport layer, we are going to add the source port number and the destination port number that we will see in the transport layer chapter. We are currently seeing the network layer chapter. That means we are dealing with the devices and the router. Okay. So we are here at the network layer. So in the network layer, as I said, your message will be called the packet. Okay, so in the packet, we are going to have this original message that is coming from the transport layer, and there is one more thing we are going to add, that is source IP address and the destination IP address. So source IP address will be 18.16.4.1. Destination IP address will be 14.16.2.1, and then I'm going to give this message to the router will perform some activity and will give this message to this particular receiver. Okay, so it will perform the routing method, and it will also perform the, according to routing algorithm, it will send this message to only this device. There will be 2 raised to 24 devices in this network, but it will select this particular destination because its IP address is unique. Okay, and the IP address is what? 14.16.2.1. So what the router has done here, it is given only one IP address, and from this IP address, it has to first of all identify the network where this particular host resides. Okay, and second, it has to identify the particular host. That means in this particular network, there will be multiple devices are there, right? So it has to choose the appropriate host, or you can say device whose IP address is 14.16.2.1. That means I have given only one IP address. खाली एक destination IP address I पूछा and router ने कि somehow you just give this message to this particular destination device. Okay, so what it will do, first of all, it has to identify the network. Why? Because in the internet or over the internet, there will be multiple networks, right? Internet is what? A network of networks, right? वो બધા networks ने combine કરીને एक network बना देने के बाद internet. So here, as you can see, in the class A will be having 2 raised to 8 networks, class B na 2 raised to 16 networks ase, 2 raised to 24 networks we are having. So out of these many networks, we have to identify this particular network where our destination host is residing. So first of all, it has to identify the network. So for that, every network will be given unique identifier. Okay, so here, as you can see here on the sender side, this network is having some IP address, and the receiver side, particular network is having the IP address. That means every network which are on the internet, right, is given the unique IP address, so that this from this particular net address, it can identify the network. How? That we will see. See, here the IP address is given 14.16.2.1. So as you know, it belongs to class A. So from this IP address, it has to identify the network address. બરાબર, આપણને ડિવાઇસ નો IP address આપ્યું છે, પણ એના પરથી એને પહેલા શું ફાઇન્ડ કરવા પડશે કે નેટવર્ક નો IP address શું હશે. Okay, so કેવી રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરશે? C. From this, we can say it is a class A because class A ની રેન્જ શું છે? 0 to 127, and first 8 bit represent what? Network ID. Okay, પહેલા 8 bit શું બતાવે છે? Network ID, અને last 24 bit represent the host ID. So first I will keep network ID as it is because I want to find the network. So first 8 bits I will keep as it is, that is the 14. 14 will be kept as it is, right? And in the remaining 24 bits, I'm going to put every bit 0. That means I'm going to set every bits 0. So remaining 24 bit, that means 16.2.1. એની જગ્યા પર હું બધા શું કરી દઈશ? Zeros. Okay, so I'll show you. See, if I convert this last 24 bits as 0, then it will be looking like, see, first 18 bit will be, it will be looking like this 14 as it is, then remaining 24 bits 0, that means first 8 bits 0, then next 8 bits are 0, then last 8 bits are 0, that means all the 24 bits are 0, and if I convert into the decimal, it will become what? 14.0.0.0. So that means this is nothing but the network address. As I said, every network is having the IP address. So what will be the network address? uh, we have to keep the first 8 bit as it is, the remaining 24 bits 0, so it will become the network address. Okay, so જે મેં તમને કીધા કે જેટલા પણ આપણને આઈપી એડ્રેસ આપશે એમાંથી બે આઈપી એડ્રેસ આપણે અસાઇન નહીં કરી શકશું, તો એક આઈપી એડ્રેસ કયું અસાઇન નહીં થશે? જે ફર્સ્ટ આઈપી એડ્રેસ હશે. ફર્સ્ટ આઈપી એડ્રેસ મીન્સ ઇટ વિલ સ્ટાર્ટિંગ ફ્રોમ 0. So we cannot assign this first IP address to device. It is always the network address, where the host ID will contains all the bits 0, and we will be keeping the network ID as it is. All of you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
ખબર છે બીજા બધાને why it is called the network address? Okay, you will be given in the question one destination address. You have to identify what is the network address. Okay, so you have to identify which class it belongs to. Okay, તમને range ખબર હોવા જોઈએ તો જ you will be able to identify the network address. If it is class B, the first 2 bytes તમારે શું રાખવાના છે? network ID, and remaining 16 bits તમારે 0 બનાવવાના છે. If it is class B, that means if it is starting from 128 to 191, then it is class B. If it is 192 to 223, then it will be class C. So you have to keep first 3 bytes as it is, ખાલી last 8 bits ને તમારે 0 માં convert કરવાના છે. Okay, so first IP address we cannot assign to any device because it is a network address. So એના પરથી પહેલા શું બનાવશે? પહેલા network address બનાવશે. Right? So every time we cannot assign the first IP address. Now, okay, so it will be, see here it is a class A, so it is 18.0.0.0 because it is class A, so network address is 18.0.0.0. And it is class B, so it is 14.0.0. So unicast માં શું થશે? Message can be sent from single device to single device. Okay, from one source to only single destination. That is a unicast. Okay, okay, just forget this. Okay, next is the broadcast. So again, broadcast is classified into two categories. That is, it can be the limited broadcast or it can be the directed broadcast. So there are two types of the broadcast: limited and directed. Okay, so let me just write again. So this is the range of the class A, and these are the bytes: 8 bytes for the network, 24 bytes for the host, 16 for the network, 16 for the host, and 24 for the network, and 8 bytes for the 8 bits for the host. Okay, now let's see the limited broadcast. That means broadcast means one to many, or we are going to consider here one to all. Okay, one message will from the single sender, we are going to send the message to all the devices in the network. So let's see the limited. Okay, so for example, I'm having this network address 18.0.0.0. That means it belongs to class A. Okay, 0 to 127 in the it is class A, so 2 raised to 24 devices will be there in the network. So -1 will be, why? Because first IP address after already network address ne assign કરી દીધું છે, so it is 2 raised to 24 -1 devices will be there in the network. Okay, suppose one of the devices is this, whose IP address is 18.6.2.1, and I want to send this message from this device to all the devices in the same network. જે નેટવર્કની અંદર આ ડિવાઇસ છે એ જ નેટવર્કની અંદર બીજા બધા જેટલા પણ ડિવાઇસ હશે એ બધાને મારે એક સાથે મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરવાનો છે. રાઈટ, ધેટ મીન્સ વિથ ઇન ધ સેમ નેટવર્ક આઈ એમ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ, નોટ ધી અધર નેટવર્ક. Okay, then what I'm going to do, see, if I'm going to use the one-to-one, that is unicast, so શું હશે? Message will be as it is, source address and destination address. Source address is 18.16.6.2.1, and here I have to write one by one the IP address of the each device. Suppose it is 18.0.0.1, then 18.0.0.2, then 18.0.0.3. એમ કરીને મારું one by one બધાના IP address અહીંયા લખવા પડશે, and then I can send the message if I'm using the unicast. But If I want to send the same message at the same time to all the devices, then I'm going to write only single IP address. And if the router will encounter that particular IP address, it is going to send the message to all the devices using the broadcasting method. Okay, and that IP address we are going to write here 255, 255, 255.255. Okay, so here 255 means all ones. If you will convert 255 into the binary, it will be nothing but all ones. 8 એ 8 bit તમારા શું હશે? 1 હશે. એક પણ 0 વચ્ચે કશે નહીં હશે because we want to send to all. Okay, so we have to set all the bits to 1. Okay, so it is 255, 255, 255. That means all the 32 bits will be set to 1. So this is nothing but the limited broadcast address. So this address is known as the limited broadcast address when we want to send a message to all the devices within the same network. Okay, within the same network હશે તો તમારે એક જ IP address લખવાનો છે 255, 255, 255.255. Okay, all ones. See, I have written like this. If you are going to convert, it will be looking like this. Okay, so it is known as a limited broadcast address. For example, I am taking another example. It is, for example, I'm taking the class C. Sorry, class B IP address. So first 2 bytes represent the network ID and last 2 bytes represent the host ID. So in the last 2 bytes, I'm putting zeros and this can be the network ID. Okay, this can be anything. And for example, this network ID is 190.14. Okay. Okay, so first 16 bits will be as it is and last 16 bit will be 0. So we are going to have 2 raised to 16 minus 1 because first IP address I've already used કરી દીધું છે. Okay, so that's why it is minus 1. And one of the devices is this whose IP address is 192.14 will be as it is. એના પછીના કોઈ પણ bits કંઈ પણ હોઈ શકે. Right? જેનો IP address હશે, so it is 13.12 for example. Now, if I want to send the message to all the devices from this device within the same network, then in the source address I'm going to write 190.14.13.12 and in the destination I'm going to write 255, 255, 255.255. That means irrespective of any network or any class, whether it is class A or class B or class C, if I want to send a message to all the devices within the same network, you have to write only the same IP address, that is 255, 255, 255. So this limited broadcast address is fixed for any network. Okay. Next is the directed broadcast address. Okay. So here, for example, I'm having this network whose address is 17.0.0.0. That means it is a class A. And for example, there is 2 raised to 24 devices minus 1. Okay, and this is one of the device. Now I want to send a message from this device to all the devices in the another network. Okay, so this device is having the IP address 17.14.1.2 and I want to send a message to all the devices in the another network. Now our same network નથી, બીજું network છે. So for example, it is 19.0.0.0. So it is class A. So I want to send a message to 2 raised to 24 minus 1. એટલા બધા ડિવાઇસીસને મારે મેસેજ મોકલવો છે, but in the different network, then I'm going to use the directed broadcast address. Okay, all to another network. So it is a message, and in the source address we are going to write the IP address of the sender, that is 17.14.1.2. But in the directed broadcast destination address, now we have to write the directed broadcast address. Now, as it is not the same network, we are going to consider the another network. So first of all, it has to identify the network. કે મારે કયા નેટવર્કને મોકલવાનું છે. જે કયું નેટવર્ક છે, it is 19.0.0, where first 8 bits are fixed. Okay, network ID is 19. So what I'm going to do, I will be keeping 19 as it is because the બીજા નેટવર્કનું એડ્રેસ છે. Now 19 મળી ગયું, that means class A નું છે, first 8 bit મળી ગયા. Now I want to send a message to all the devices in this network. So what I'm going to do, in the host ID part, I'm going to put the bits as 1. બરાબર, હવે હું શું કરીશ, બધા બીટને શું કરી દઈશ, set 1 set કરી દઈશ. So remaining 24 bits will be set to 1. So it will be 255, 255, 255. So I have to keep first 8 bits of the network ID as it is, and the remaining host ID part, that is 24 bits, I have to set to 1. So it will be 255, 255, 255. So this becomes the directed broadcast address for this network. Okay, destination network નું directed broadcast address કયું થશે? 19.255.255.255. So whenever the router at here, right, it will identify this IP address, it is going to send a message to all the devices in this entire network at the same time. Okay, further it might use the broadcasting method like flooding and so on. We are going to see the methods of the unicast and the broadcast in the later sections. Or if you're getting what is the directed broadcast address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to remember, if it is in the another network, so you have to keep the network ID as it is. So we can say that we cannot assign this IP address, that is the last IP address of this network, to any device. આપણે કોઈ પણ device ને આ IP address assign નહીં કરી શકીએ, because it is reserved for broadcast. Okay, so as I said, આપણે બે IP address જે use નથી કરી શકતા એ કયું છે? First IP address and then last IP address of any network. Why? Because first IP address represent the network address, last IP address શું બતાવે છે? Directed broadcast address. So we cannot assign these two addresses to any device. આપણે કોઈ પણ device ને આ બે address assign નહીં કરશે. એ સિવાયનું કોઈ પણ IP address તમે assign કરી શકો. પણ first અને last address આપણે assign નહીં કરી શકીએ. Similarly, if I consider this 17.0.0.0, the first IP address is the network address, and for this network, what will be the directed broadcast address? 17.255.255.255. Okay, so 17.255.255.255 is the directed broadcast address for this network. So every network has their own directed broadcast address and their own network addresses. Okay, see here I have shown the example. It is a class C 199.76.14.0. So 199 belongs to this class C. 192 and 223 ની વચ્ચે આવે છે. So it is class C IP address, where first 3 bytes, first 24 bits represent the network ID, and the last 8 bits નું છે આપણા host ID. Okay, so now first IP address is your network address. Okay, and I want to send a message to all the devices. Okay, so from this network of one of the devices of this network, I want to send all the devices in this network, class C network. So source address will be 17.14.1.2 and destination IP address માં શું લખશું? Network ID will be as it is. That means first 24 will be as it is, 199.76.14. Okay, network ID થઈ ગયું. અને host ID part માં આપણે શું લખવાનું છે? 1. બધા set 1 કરવાના છે. It is 255. So this is the directed broadcast address. So set all ones in the host ID part. So જ્યારે પણ અહીંયા જે રાઉટર હશે, જે ક્લાસ C માટે અટેચ થયેલું હશે, એને જ્યારે IP એડ્રેસ દેખાશે 199.76.14.255, તો શું કરશે? એક સાથે બધાને મેસેજ મોકલી આપશે in the network. So all of you getting limited broadcast address and directed broadcast address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see one example. So as I said, two IP addresses are always fixed, which cannot be assigned. That is first and last IP address. So, okay, it is just written network address and directed broadcast. Okay, this is one example. Okay, you are given the IP address. You have to identify what is the network ID, what is the directed broadcast address, and what is the limited broadcast address. You have to remember this. તમને એક્ઝામમાં આપ્યું નહીં હશે. તમારે રેન્જ યાદ રાખવાની છે, પ્લસ તમારે બાઇટ્સ પણ યાદ રાખવાના છે કે કેટલા બાઇટ્સ નેટવર્ક આઈડીના અને કેટલા બાઇટ્સ હોસ્ટ આઈડીના. Okay, so now let's start with the first one, that is 1.2.3.4. આપણને એક destination IP address આપ્યું છે. From this single address, you have to identify what is the network ID, that is what is the network address, and what is the directed broadcast address, and what can be the limited broadcast address. So as 1 belongs to class A, right? 0 થી 127 ની વચ્ચે છે. So we can say it is a class A. Class A ની અંદર first 8 bits network ID and 24 bits for host ID. Okay, similarly for B and C I have written here. Okay, so we have to keep first 8 bit as it is, Okay, so we have to set all zeros in the host ID part. So host ID parts will be 24, so it is 1.0.0.0. ખબર પડે છે બધાને નેટવર્ક આઈડી કેવી રીતે 1.0.0.0 આવ્યું?
Yes, ma'am.
બાકીના બીજા બધા છે લેક્ચરમાં?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, now what will be the directory broadcast address? So instead of setting zeros, we are going to set ones. Okay, we are going to set all ones into the host ID part. So we are going to keep network ID as it is, that is 1 will be as it is, and host ID that is 255, 255, 255. And limited broadcast address, I said, it is fixed irrespective of any class. It will be remaining as it is 255, 255, 255, 255 as રહેશે બરાબર. કોઈ પણ class હશે, doesn't matter. Limited broadcast address will be as it is. Second example, 110.64.34.21. So 110 again belongs to class A. Okay, 110 belongs to class A, so we are going to keep 110 as it is. Then remaining 24 bits will be 0, and here remaining 24 bits will be 1. Okay, so it will be 255. Same જ છે, તમે ફરીથી repeat નથી કરતી. Okay, now 174. 174 belongs to class B. Okay, it is between 128 to 191, so it is class B. So first 16 bits are, so we have to keep first 2 bytes. Back group same na same રાખવાના છે. So 174 and 18 will be as it is, and remaining 16 bits are zeros. And here last 16 bits we are going to keep 255, and it will be same. Getting everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Remaining 189 again belongs to class B, so I'm just fast forwarding. Okay, it is 00, and here it is 255, 255. 197. 197 belongs to class C. So class C means first 3 bytes will be network ID, and last only 8 bits are zeros. So we are going to change only the last group of bits. Okay, now again it is 210 belongs to class C. Okay, so it will be 210.14.18.0. Here it is 210.14.18.255, and it will be this. Now as you can see, 250 belongs to class E. Okay, so class D and class E ની અંદર network ID અને host ID જેવું કંઈ divide કર્યું જ નથી, right? 32 bits ને as it is જ રાખ્યા છે, અને network ID અને host ID માં divide કર્યું જ નથી. So here we can say that we cannot assign the network ID, directory broadcast ID, and limited broadcast ID for the class D. Okay, or class E. D અને E નો જો range આવશે, so network ID અને host direct broadcast ID and limited broadcast ID તમારું કશું નહીં આવશે. We cannot assign. But as you can see the last one, the last example, that is 278.6.2.1. So 278 is beyond the range, right? IP address ની range શું છે? 0 to 255. Okay, 0 થી start થાય IP address અને 255 પર end થાય. So એનાથી વધારે તો આપણી પાસે કોઈ numbers જ નથી, right? So 278 is not the proper IP address. It is not valid IP address. અગર તમે બધા જ bit ને 1 પણ કરી દેશો, so last possibility will be 255. It will not be more than 255. So 278 is greater than 255. So it is not a valid IP address. The IP address is nothing. So this is what we have seen. Okay, how we can find the network ID, directory broadcast ID, and the limited broadcast ID. Are you getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
Because okay,
Yes.
so fine. So this concept will be used in the next lecture, or sorry, next topic. Let me just જેટલા એક્ઝામ્પલ વાળો પોર્શન છે, I'm going to explain on the video only. So તમને ખબર પડશે કે સ્ટેપ્સ કેવી રીતે આવે છે. Okay, next and very important topic is subnet. Okay, this is very important. Okay, now for example, before that we will see, just let me write again ABC range. Okay, I have written the range and the bytes for the network ID and host ID. For example, I am taking an example of the class A. Okay, I'm taking one network of the class A. So for example, if I'm getting this class A, then how many IP address I will be getting? 2 raised to 24 minus 2. Okay, so 14 belongs to class A. So I'm getting 2 raised to 24 minus 2 IP addresses. Okay. Actually, મને internet service provider કેટલા આપશે? 2 raised to 24 જ આપશે. પણ હું first અને last IP address assign નહીં કરીશ. Okay. So if we have this many IP address, so it is nearly what? 16 million hosts. 2 raised to 24 means nearly 16 million hosts. So it becomes difficult for the administrator. જે તમારું network ને handle કરતું હશે, right? There will be one administrator. So it will become the headache for that administrator to maintain all these IP addresses or all these many hosts, because how many devices are there? 2 raised to 24. So it will become the headache for the administrator. Okay, so it will become the tedious task. Second problem will be what? We want to provide the security in the network, obviously, right? We want to provide the security in the network. So that will become the issues if we have this many host. How? For example, I have purchased the class A network for my organization where I have the multiple branches. Okay, and I'm having 16 million devices are there. Okay, so and I have divided my network into four different or for example, there are four different groups like developer, testing, HR, marketing, right? મારી પાસે આટલા ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ છે મારા ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનની અંદર, અને અગર બધા જ આઈપી એડ્રેસીસ બધા ડિવાઇસીસને એક સાથે રાખ્યા છે, right? So I cannot provide the security. How? For example, in the testing section, okay, I'm having the core server for my organization. Okay, so this is the core server. So I don't want the other departments to access this server, because if we are having the network and as all the devices are connected with each other, so we can share the files or we can share the data. So I do not want the other hosts which are in this network to access this core server. Otherwise the security will be collapsed, right? So I want to provide the security, and if I'm going to keep this all these department all together, then these two issues are there. First of all, maintenance of this IP addresses will become the difficult will be difficult, and second issue will be what? Security. Then how I can cope up with the situation? So for that purpose, we are going to have the subnetting. The subnetting is what I say. Even if we are having the very large network or the small networks, we can divide that network into smaller subnetworks, so that the maintenance of each subnetworks becomes very easy, and security will also be provided, because we are going to divide my network into the sub networks. હવે બધા networks એકબીજા જોડે actually તો connect હશે, પણ બધા જ device ને actually access તો નહીં જ કરી શકશે. They have to go through some routers, right? So subnetting is what? It is a process of dividing the network into the smaller subnetworks. So I'm going to divide my entire network, in which I'm having the 2 to 24 devices, right? I'm going to divide it into the 4 different sections, in which one of the section is going to have only developers. Second section માં ખાલી HR ના host હશે, marketing ના devices હશે, અને testing માં ખાલી testing department ના જેટલા પણ devices હશે એટલા જ હશે. So now I can provide the security. Okay. So subnetworks. Okay, so as the name subnetworks, and a process of dividing the network into the subnetworks is called the subnetting. Okay, જ્યારે આપણે કોઈ નેટવર્કને ડિવાઈડ કરીએ નાના નાના પાર્ટ્સમાં, તે પ્રોસેસને શું કહેવાય? સબનેટિંગ. અને બધા જે નાના નાના નેટવર્ક્સ બનશે તેને શું કહેવાશે? સબ નેટવર્ક્સ કહેવાશે. Sometimes these subnetworks are also known as subnets. Okay, sometimes it is also known as subnets. Okay, now these two issues are solved using the subnetting. Now, if we are going to divide the network into the subnetwork, then also there is one disadvantage. But this disadvantage is actually okay as compared to these two issues. Okay, a disadvantage હશે તો ચાલશે, પણ આ બે issues આપણે maintain somehow કરવા જોઈએ, solve તો કરવા જોઈએ, right? So what is the disadvantage that we will see here? For example, I have purchased the class C network. Okay, so I will be getting how many IP address? 2 raised to 8. 8 bits છે હોસ્ટ આઈડી ના, so 2 raised to 8 will be what? 256 IP addresses I'm getting from the internet service provider. Now, for example, I have divided my network into 4 parts or 2 parts. Okay, let's see. Suppose I have divided my network into 2 parts. So first part will be having. So अगर मारे कोई पण नेटवर्क ने બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરવું હોય તો मैं કેટલા બીટ ચૂઝ કરીશ? 1 બીટ. પહેલા લેક્ચરમાં કરાવેલું હતું તમને કે અગર મારે કોઈ પણ બ્લોક ને બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરવું હોય then I have to choose one bit where first bit will be 0 and second પાર્ટમાં first પહેલો initial bit કયો હશે? 1. Similarly, if I want to divide my network of class C or class A or class B, अगर मारे બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરવું હોય then I am going to choose one bit. So first part will be called the subnet 1, second part will be called the subnet 2. Okay. So પહેલા પાર્ટમાં કેટલા IP addresses આવશે? Obviously 256 ની મેં બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરું so it will be 128. So બંને પાર્ટમાં 128 IP addresses આવશે. Okay, so પર કેવી રીતે આવશે that we will see. See, these are the two subnets. I'm going to choose one bit. So I cannot change my network ID part because network ID આપણું શું બતાવે? Network address. આપણે કોઈ પણ alteration શેમાં નહીં કરી શકીએ? network ID પાર્ટમાં આપણે alteration નહીં કરી શકીએ. આપણે alteration ક્યાં કરવાનું છે? આપણે જે એક bit choose કરવાનો છે શેમાંથી કરવાનો છે? Compulsory from the host part. We cannot choose the bit from the network ID. We have to compulsory choose this one bit from the host ID only. Okay, so let me show you. Which I think it is just stuck. Okay, I'm going to choose this one bit from the host ID. So I'm going to keep these first 3 bytes of the network ID as it is, and last, the host ID part is 0 that I'm going to convert into the binary. It will be 8 bits. That means, and I'm going to choose one bit from this entire 8 bits. જે last portion છે host ID નો એમાંથી મેં એક bit choose કરું છું subnetting માટે. Okay, divide કરવા માટે मैं choose કરું છું. So here again there will be 8 parts. Second subnets na I'm going to choose the first bit. Okay, so here first bit will be 0 and અહીંયા હશે first bit for subnet 2 will be 1. So here all the IP addresses in the host ID part starting from zeros will be in the subnet 1, and all the IP address in the host ID part, if it is starting from 1, then it will be in the subnet 2. So if minus 0 first bits fix rakhish, the remaining possibilities શું થશે? 7 bit ની 0000000. Then second 0 fix રાખો, then it will be 01. Third time again it is 0010. Then if I go further, if I keep 0 as it is અને બાકીના બધા જ 1 કરી દઉં, next 7 bits 1, then it will be looking like this. So these many IP addresses will be in the subnet 1. અગર હવે તમે આને ડેસિમલમાં કન્વર્ટ કરશો, that will become the range for the subnet 1. કેવી રીતે? See, convert this 8 bit into the decimal. So all zeros means 0. Then 7 times 0 and last bit 1, that means it is 1. Then it is 2. And if you will convert this binary into the decimal, it will be 127. Okay, so for the subnet 1, the range will be what? 0 to 127. Subnet 2 માં જોઈએ the first bit મારે fix રાખવાનો છે, that is 1, અને અહીંયા આવશે મારા બાકીના બધા 7 bits 0 because मैं range find કરું છું, so it will be 128. Then first bit fix 1, then remaining set કરો, sorry actually 01 આવશે, and so on. Okay, so if I will keep first bit 1 as it is and remaining all the ones 129 130 31, and it will be 255. So this is the range of the subnet 2. જે મારી પાસે 256 IP addresses છે એને મેં બે ભાગમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યા, તો રેન્જ શું એની? ઓબ્વિયસલી એક પાર્ટમાં 128, બીજા પાર્ટમાં 128 IP addresses આવવા જોઈએ. તો સબનેટ 1 માં 0 થી લઈને 127 થઈ ગયા ટોટલ 128 IP addresses in the subnet 1. સેકન્ડ સબનેટમાં બાકીના 128 હોવા જોઈએ, that is it is starting from 128 થી લઈને 255. તમારે 128 પણ કન્સિડર કરવાનું છે અને 255 પણ કન્સિડર કરવાનું છે. So total IP addresses will be 128 in the subnet 2. અને તમે subnet 1 અને subnet 2 ને combine કરશો તો again I will be getting how many IP addresses? 256 IP addresses. ખબર પડે છે બધાને હું શું કહું છું?
Yes, ma'am.
ખાલી મેં શું કર્યું છે, નેટવર્કને ખાલી બે ભાગમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું છે. લોજિકલી તમારે શું કરવાનું છે, 256 ડિવાઈડ બાય 2 કરવાનું છે. સો ઓબ્વિયસલી ઇટ વિલ બી 0 to 127. That is 128 IP એડ્રેસ અને બીજામાં 128 થી લઈને 255. That is again 120. પણ રેન્જ કેવી રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરવાની છે? That is this. અગર તમને કોઈ દિવસ 6 ભાગમાં પૂછે, 8 ભાગમાં પૂછે કે 10 ભાગમાં પૂછે, ડિવાઈડ કરવાનો છે, કેવી રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે તે તમને ખબર હોવા જોઈએ. That we will see later. Okay. So here subnet 1, okay, રેન્જ ખાલી લખી છે 194.34.1.0 થી લઈને 194.34.1.127. subnet 2 માટે 128 and last is 255. Now my question is here, as I said, if I have not divided my network into the subparts, અગર મેં સબનેટિંગ નથી કર્યું, then 256 માંથી મેં બે IP address assign નથી કરી શકતી. That is what first IP address and the last IP address is. Okay, so first IP address your network address and the last IP address that is 255 વાળું, that is the directed broadcast address. Now if I have divided into two parts, so શું થઈ ગયું, પહેલા પાર્ટની અંદર મારું ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ જતું રહ્યું, સબનેટ 1 ની અંદર પહેલું એડ્રેસ જતું રહ્યું, that is the network address, આખા નેટવર્કનું જે એડ્રેસ છે એ જતું રહ્યું. અને લાસ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ જે મારું ડાયરેક્ટેડ બ્રોડકાસ્ટ એડ્રેસ છે એ ક્યાં જતું રહ્યું, સબનેટ 2 ની અંદર. નાવ મારે ખબર તો પડવા જોઈએ ને કે સબનેટ 1 અને સબનેટ 2 પોતાનું પણ એડ્રેસ હશે. જ્યારે નેટવર્કનું પોતાનું એક એડ્રેસ હોય તે રીતે સબનેટ 1 નું પોતાનું એક એડ્રેસ હશે અને સબનેટ 2 નું પણ પોતાનું એડ્રેસ હશે. તો ઓબ્વિયસલી ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ શું હોય, નેટવર્ક એડ્રેસ. ઓબ્વિયસલી ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ વિલ બી વોટ, subnet address, and a last IP address, that is 127, will be what, directed broadcast address for the subnet 1. That is મારે અગર મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરવો છે સબનેટ 2 માંથી કોઈ બી એક ડિવાઇસ માંથી, બધા જ ડિવાઇસને જે સબનેટ 1 માં છે, 128 ડિવાઇસીસ છે સબનેટ 1 ના, મારે એક સાથે બધાને મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરવો છે. સો ઓબ્વિયસલી ઇન ધ ડેસ્ટિનેશન એડ્રેસ what I'm going to write, last IP address. Last IP address શું બતાવે, directed broadcast address. So for the subnet 1, last IP address is 127, so that is the broadcast address. For the subnet 2, last IP address is the 255, so that is the directed broadcast address. But if I'm having the entire network, then this 255 should be the directed broadcast address for the subnet 2 or the entire network. That is the question. Okay, so I'll show you. સબનેટ 1 નું એડ્રેસ થઈ ગયું ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ અને લાસ્ટ હશે ડાયરેક્ટેડ બ્રોડકાસ્ટ એડ્રેસ. સિમિલરલી સબનેટ 2 માટે પણ સેમ, ફર્સ્ટ અને લાસ્ટ આર રિઝર્વડ. ઓકે, સો દેટ ઇઝ ધ ડિસએડવાન્ટેજ. ડિસએડવાન્ટેજ શું હશે, અગર જ્યારે મેં નેટવર્કને ડિવાઈડ નહીં કર્યું હતું ત્યારે મેં બે IP એડ્રેસ યુઝ નથી કરી શકતી. હવે મેં નેટવર્કને બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું તો મેં 4 IP એડ્રેસ યુઝ નહીં કરી શકું. કેમ? ફર્સ્ટ સબનેટનું પહેલું અને છેલ્લું IP એડ્રેસ ફિક્સ થઈ ગયા, આપણે અસાઇન નહીં કરી શકીએ બીકોઝ ઇટ રિપ્રેઝન્ટ ધ સબનેટ એડ્રેસ અને સબનેટનું ડાયરેક્ટેડ બ્રોડકાસ્ટ એડ્રેસ. સિમિલરલી સબનેટ 2 નું પણ ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ એનું સબનેટ એડ્રેસ બનશે અને લાસ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ એનું ડાયરેક્ટેડ બ્રોડકાસ્ટ એડ્રેસ. દેટ મીન્સ મેં 4 IP એડ્રેસ વેસ્ટ કરી દીધા. કેમ? બીકોઝ મેં બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું. જ્યારે મેં ડિવાઈડ નહોતું કર્યું ત્યારે મારા ખાલી બે જ IP એડ્રેસ વેસ્ટ થતા હતા, જ્યારે અહીંયા હવે શું થાય છે, 4 IP એડ્રેસ વેસ્ટ થાય છે. પણ એકચ્યુઅલી ઇટ ઇઝ ઓકે. અગર મારા 4 IP એડ્રેસ વેસ્ટ થતા હોય અને એની સામે જો મારું હેડેક ઓછું થતું હોય, દેટ મીન્સ મેન્ટેનન્સ અને સિક્યુરિટી ઇસ્યુ બંને જો સોલ્વ થતા હોય તો ઓબ્વિયસલી આઈ એમ ગોઈંગ ટુ વેસ્ટ ધેટ 4 IP એડ્રેસીસ. ઓકે, એન્ડ ધ ક્વેશ્ચન જે મેં કર્યો હતો આગળ, okay, given a network if we divide into two, okay, સેમ વસ્તુ મેં જે તમને કીધું છે, જે વસ્તુ લખ્યું છે, 4 IP એડ્રેસ રિઝર્વ થઈ જશે. and if you have not performed the subnetting તમારા ખાલી બે જ IP એડ્રેસ રિઝર્વ થશે. ઓકે, ફર્સ્ટ અને લાસ્ટ. ઓકે, સેમ એક્ઝામ્પલ કર્યું છે 194 થી લઈને. ઓકે, fine. Here my question is what? Yes, if first IP address of the subnet 1 is 194.34.16.0 is the subnet address, it is also the entire network address. આખા નેટવર્કનું પણ શું છે, નેટવર્ક એડ્રેસ છે અને ફર્સ્ટ IP એડ્રેસ સબનેટનું પણ એડ્રેસ છે. તમારે કન્સિડર કયું કરવું? ધેટ મીન્સ જ્યારે બીજું કોઈ નેટવર્ક હશે રાઈટ 194.34.16 સિવાયનું બીજું કોઈ નેટવર્ક હશે આઉટસાઇડ ઓફ ધીસ નેટવર્ક કોઈ મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરવાનો હશે રાઈટ ત્યારે એને કેવી રીતે ખબર પડશે કે મારે આ નેટવર્ક એડ્રેસ આનું છે કે સબનેટ એડ્રેસનું છે એ કેવી રીતે આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ થશે that is up to the router okay similarly if I'm having this last IP address 194.34.16.255 it is the directed broadcast address for the subnet 2 that means જ્યારે કોઈ મેસેજ આવશે અને ડેસ્ટિનેશન IP એડ્રેસમાં 255 દેખાશે તો ઓબ્વિયસલી સબનેટ 2 ના જ ખાલી જેટલા પણ ડિવાઇસીસ છે એને સેન્ડ થશે ધેટ મીન્સ ખાલી 128 ડિવાઇસીસને શું થશે મેસેજ સેન્ડ થશે રાધર દેન સબનેટ 1 ના બધા ડિવાઇસ એને મેસેજ સેન્ડ નહીં થશે ખાલી સબનેટ 2 ના જેટલા ડિવાઇસીસ છે એને જ મેસેજ સેન્ડ થશે ક્યારે જ્યારે we are using it within the network within the same network if I'm using this IP address then and only then subnet 2 will be considered so I'll show you કેવી રીતે okay so this is the router which is connecting to the subnet 1 and subnet 2 and I'm inside this network मैं આ subnet 1 કાં તો subnet 2 બેમાંથી કોઈ એક જગ્યા પર છે and if the message is now arriving right the subnet 1 okay fine right if any message is arriving then what will happen if subnet 1 માંથી मैं message send કરું છું using this IP address તો ખાલી subnet 2 ના બધા devices ને message send થશે because it is a direct broadcast address but if this network is connected to some another network as you can see here in the figure right it is the another router right and this is the router which is connecting to this network આ બીજો એક રાઉટર છે જે બીજા કોઈ નેટવર્કને કનેક્ટ કરે છે રાઈટ હવે કોઈ બીજા નેટવર્કમાંથી જ્યારે મેસેજ આવશે તો શું થયું નાવ મેસેજ ઇઝ કમિંગ આઉટસાઇડ ઓફ ધીસ નેટવર્ક રાઈટ આ નેટવર્કની બહારથી આવે છે રાઈટ વિથિન ધ સેમ નેટવર્ક નથી આવતું બહારથી આવે છે એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ ઇફ ધ ડાયરેક્ટેડ બ્રોડકાસ્ટ એડ્રેસ ઇઝ વોટ 194.34.16 એન્ડ 255 જો ડેસ્ટિનેશન એડ્રેસ હશે તો હવે સબનેટ 1 અને સબનેટ 2 બંનેને શું થશે મેસેજીસ જશે અગર if it is not from the outside if I'm inside this network and if I'm using this directed broadcast address then the message will be sent to only subnet 2 not this subnet 1 ખબર પડે છે હું શું કહું છું બધાને
Yes, ma'am.
અગર નહીં ખબર પડતી તો પાછું રિપીટ કરું am I clear everyone
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
okay fine similarly if this is a message coming from the outside then this first IP address will become the entire network address that means 256 devices na network તરીકે કામ કરશે network address તરીકે કામ કરશે but if I'm inside this network અગર આ network ની અંદર છું then this first IP address will become what the subnet address subnet 1 નું પોતાનું એડ્રેસ બનશે right because subnet 1 અને subnet 2 નું પણ યુનિક આઈડેન્ટિફાયર હશે યુનિક આઈડી હશે તો subnet 1 નું યુનિક આઈડી કયું હશે the first IP address that is the 0 વાળું અને એ જ IP address actually network નું પણ એડ્રેસ છે પણ એ ક્યારે કન્સિડર થશે જ્યારે મેસેજ ઇઝ કમિંગ outside of this network so this is what the subnetting and the unicast and the broadcast all of you getting everyone clear બંને topic okay so in the next lecture we are going to see the sums related to subnetting okay જે most important છે 7 marks માં આવશે તમને final exam માં okay sometimes 4 marks માં પણ આવે 3 marks માં આવે depending upon the question કે શું પૂછ્યું છે right so we are going to see those examples in the next lecture okay for all of you fill up this form for the attendance